Hey everyone, as part of the exclusive video for June, I made these little mixed media stickers and shared it in the Facebook exclusive subscriber kit. What am I saying? In the Facebook page for subscribers as an exclusive. So unfortunately I can't show you how I made them unless you are part of that awesome group. But I am going to show you how I made this layout. Now I used other stickers to make another layout in that Facebook group as well. So if you are a subscriber to Kitaholics Kits, then make sure you go and check it out, because if you're not there, then you're missing some pretty awesome exclusives, including printables, cut files, videos, questions, chats, lives, all kinds of things. Anyway, so I started sticking down these rectangular stickers on the white cardstock, but it wasn't sticking out very much, like it wasn't popping, so instead I pull out a black piece of cardstock, a nice big black 12 by 12, and I'm just sticking these stickers on. So you can see here I'm trying to have a little pattern that's a bit random, but also, geometric as well, because they're all shapes. They're all the same shape. So it works pretty easy, but I'm trying to spread out some of the colour and have it so that it's going across the page. I don't want to fill the whole page. I don't have enough stickers to fill the whole page, even if I wanted to, but I also don't want to, because I want to have, it's like having white space, but it's technically black space. So going to have fun just sticking these down, and just have a play that way. So, sorry, coming back. I thought I'd fast forwarded then, but obviously there's a little bit of a footage glitch, black screen. So you can see here, they're going to meet in the middle, made it happen, and then I'm just going to fill it out a little bit more. I really, at the moment, have no idea what photos I'm even going to use, or what else I'm going to do with this layout, other than I want some stickers on it, because I made these stickers. Hopefully I'm not the only one who is a bit crazy like that and will have an idea but not have any of the rest of the ideas. So on it goes. They are peeling a little bit, because obviously they're printable stickers. So they're those stickers that you can put through your printer and print on. But because I've put a whole pile of mixed media on, and it's distress oxide as well, I believe. So, or part of it is. So some of it is coming off, but you'll be alright. On it goes. I do cut down some of the stickers so that I can use half here and half there, so that's overlapping the card, overlapping the cardstock. So you can see here, I'm going to get my scissors and cut down those pieces, but instead of wasting them, I use them to fill in those little spaces. So there we go, and there we go. And you wouldn't even know other than I did show you. So I'm trying to work out how I want the page to sit, but first I'm going to work out which photo I'm going to use, and I decide on these little 3 photos of my son wearing Darth Vadar's helmet, mask, whatever you want to call it, at Zing actually. And then the guy goes, here's a lightsaber, and then Oliver hammed it up for the camera, as he does, and it was just an awesome little it's like a little photo shoot in it. Anyway, so I just cut off all the borders were not very symmetrical, so I've cut them off, and I'm going to add them on to this cardstock so that they are all lined up in a one big photo that way, so that I can have a play with where I want to put them and how they're going to sit on the layout. Making sure they're in a bit of an order, because there is a bit of an order to the story as such. Other than he's got his bright yellow school shirt, he had on his black puffy jacket and black pants, so that was kind of a good coincidence as well, so it fits in. Ooh, and this is how I'm going to have it. So it's going to sit up the top there. You can see, because I joined all the photos together, how quick and easy it was to have that happen. And here I'm just going to pull out some items out of the June kit that are going to work with this layout and have a little play with embellishing it and adding a title. So got some of these printable pieces. These pieces I don't cut down until I'm ready to use them. That way I know if I want to keep a white border to it or cut it straight to the edge of the shape. I do like to leave a little bit of a white edge to the shape most of the time because it means that you can't see any faults with my cutting, which is often a lot. But things like this, these border strips, I cut to the color, to the edge of the piece. But you can see it's quite easy. You just keep your scissors quite still and move the paper in and out so that it gets into those edges. And so these little border strips were one of the exclusive, or part of the exclusive printables. And on it goes. Just seeing, have I got enough so I don't have to keep cutting? And I did. So I stopped and I'll use the rest for another piece perhaps. So just going to commit to the photo placement. I'm loving the way it sits up there and how the colour looks underneath it. And I'm going to add these 2 border strips just as something interesting. The colours just went really nicely, and then it just does add some fun to the bottom. But I'm just going to make sure it's where I want it to be. I don't want it to go all the edge to right to the edge on the left. I want to overhang the photo on the right, so I've got that sitting there. And then this one I want to have even further from the left and overhang the right a bit more. So that's a bit fun. Now this card was an ephemera piece out of the collection and it was way too big, so I cut it down so I could stick it there, and that's a pretty cute little piece. But then I move it down here and I make a cluster down here with it, which makes it pop as its own little thing rather than sticking in right on the edge of the paper there. So I'm going to use this word love because just like I have to be pretty quick with my camera sometimes. You know, obviously he's old enough that I can ask him to pose again, but if he just poses, he does make some funny poses, but you don't get those in the moment kind of things if you're not ready. So luckily I carry my phone in my hands most of the time in case work calls, but then I can also just quickly pull up the camera and take some photos. And I just take quite a few until I get the ones that I like and get a moment from it. And sometimes I don't really get some great photos, but it's, you know, even if it's a blurry kind of fun thing, it's nice to just tell a story from it. So just quickly fussy cut some of those printable words that we got. I stuck down a label down the bottom here in that cluster. And I'm just going to have a little play with some of these other things. So I'm going to make a cluster here just because it seems like it's a sensible spot opposite the other cluster. And I'm going to put this one up on foam tape. It's a bit cute, little speech bubble. I remember when we got those printables, I was like, oh, that speech bubble's very cute. So it was something new in the printables for us. So on it goes, another speech bubble, I believe. It's a little bit tiny for me to see. And then I pulled out these white thickers. I knew it needed some white thickers because I'm going to make the title stick up here. Now I do come back and the title is done, so just quickly wait for it. Well, sorry, I'd tell a lie. Almost done. And look how cute it looks. I am Darth Vadar. And it going around the edge ties in with the sticker placement in the fact that it's all very geometric and it's opposite, like it's not all bunched in and stuff. So it's really cute. I really like it. So I'm going to use some of these labels. I did cut off the edge because I don't need it when it's going to be tucked in underneath there. I'm going to add that, and it's got some lines on it so it's easier for me to journal on. Well, I should hope so anyway. On it goes, just talking about how much fun he has when he gets to play up for the cameras, basically. So I just went round it with a white pen just so it sticks out a bit, and then I'm just adding some little sprinkle bits. So I'm just drawing some stars and some dots and some love hearts, just some little bits of things in those little pockets between the stickers. Now I could have literally gone crazy with this. In fact, I probably did go a little bit overboard. I didn't need to have much at all, but you know, once you start with this, you kind of just find another little spot and then you keep going. So it's kind of hard to cut yourself off if you're not paying attention to the fact that you need to stop drawing. Because here, right now, I didn't need that. But anyway, added a white border, and today my gel pen was working. And then I remember I literally in the same night went and used my gel pen and it didn't work. Sometimes I just wonder why they work and they don't work other times, and why other people don't even seem to have any trouble at all with them. But anyway, so I'm going to pull out some of these word stickers, some phrases that really work, and they're going to go on there just as a pop of interest. It's really nice that I've got those black ones. I'm just going to make more of a feature with them by adding them together there. And that's my layout. So hopefully you've enjoyed that and it's inspired yourself to do something creative. And if you get onto Kitaholic Kits and get to purchase some, then you'll be able to see all this awesome exclusive stuff that we create and that you get as part of the kits. Anyway, I'll talk to you next video. Bye guys.